talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and make it 6. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run with Patterson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after. It's the score, 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now
that's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards. From the red zone now, Vick. This is caught. And he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They give it to him running left. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this is fielded just short of the goal line, but the fair catch means this drive will begin at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can...
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
7 yards there and a 1st down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 14. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Henry running right. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Brian Dawkins. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Tucker now for the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in his first half, he's missed an extra point. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnover? Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Vick on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good. Contact off the ball 3, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Fourth down, Vick. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. Vick now. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 33 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it, and he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. So here's Vick following the interception. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 20! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play. Henry up the middle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And shot to 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Vic readies to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And one of the linebackers is
Down the numbers. There he goes.
down the right sideline.
And he's into the end zone. It's a football return. Eagle touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point there. They have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Running left, it's Henry. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now a throw here to his running back. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they routed quickly after the broken tackle. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Pushing through the contact. And he is out of bounds inside. This tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
But hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Here's Vick.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need.
They'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Connects with Peoples-Jones.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Complete. Jefferson the target.
Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Jackson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Jackson.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Here now 2nd and 10 from the 13. Here's Jackson.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Jackson to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in 5 seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
19 tight, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Jackson. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
Let's go. Just clutch that shit. I know he hot. I just clutch that shit.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They begin with Henry. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now good for 22 and a first down. His opening carry of the game. I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second and 6. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
It did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
He's going to go up top again. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Allen.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Flush to his right.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
First down, Houston.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown, Texans. Jerry Rice, 34 yards.
And the Texans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now a handoff to Henry. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Again to Henry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But at short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Derrick Henry. And fights through one man. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Texans' 47-yard line.
Throwing, Vick.
Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That's another Baltimore.
They keep it with Henry on first down. shreds the tackle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Here's Michael Vick. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
And the Baltimore first down.
On first and 10, here's Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a second down throw for Vick.
Another completion right back to Patterson.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Irv Smith Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. A final shot before break. Vick, and he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
Touchdown, Houston.
Justin Jefferson.
37 yards.
And the Texans have retaken a third quarter lead. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
Allen will try to throw for it. That's caught, and he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Vick.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the gun, Vick.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And there's a good opportunity. Just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 14.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Third down and 1. Off the option, here's Henry.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that pushes the lead to 8 points. They've doubled them up. It's 16-8.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
No way, you're kidding me!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And quickly they get to the line. A first down throw coming from Vick. Under pressure. pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because now...
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked off by Keith Bullock. Past the 20. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Texans 23, Ravens 8.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
18, 5 in.
Back to it after the pick six. Vic, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Vic readies to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.